Hello children, myself Mr. Anton. I'll be your maths teacher for the new academic year and I'm really happy about it. I sincerely expect yours and your parents' cooperation to bring the best out of you. Now, let me move on to the first chapter. The first chapter deals with the numbers. I hope you all remember how to name and count the numbers with 5 digits and less than that. Now we are going to upgrade ourselves. That is, we are going to learn the numbers to be named and to be counted which are more than 5 digits. For that purpose, we are entering into a topic place value. Here, for naming the numbers, we have two types of numerations. The first type is Indian system of numeration. The second one is International system of numeration. So we are going to learn the two types of numerations, that is the two types of naming the numbers. First, Indian system of numeration. It is also called as Hindu-Arabic numeration. In Indian system of numeration, we can see a chart which is called as place value chart. This chart has 4 categories. As you see, you have ones, thousands, lakhs, crores. All these 4 are called as periods. Each period will determine how the numbers are separated. Here, under ones, you can see 3 headings. They are ones, tens, hundreds. All those 3 together will come under the category ones. Similarly, under thousands, you can see 2. They are 1,000, 10,000. Similarly, under lakhs, you have 2. They are lakh and 10 lakh. And under crore, you have crore and 10 crore. All these together, we call it as a number. So these 4 periods will separate the numbers in the form of Indian system of numeration. Now, you can see 3, 2 and 1. The 3 numbers under ones. Each one comes under each different category. That is, 3 is placed in the column of hundreds. 2 is placed in the column of tens. 1 is placed in the column of ones. Together, we will read it as 321. And next, you can see 5 and 4, 2 numbers. These 2 numbers comes under the categories of 10,000 and 1,000. So under 10,000 you have 5, under 1,000 you have 4. Together, if a 2-digit number is there, how do we call? We read it as 54. So above that you have the name 1,000. So together we will read it as 54,000. And next, you have lakhs. Under the heading lakhs, you have 2 numbers, each number under each category. 7 is under 10 lakhs, 6 is under lakhs. So together, it comes under the heading lakh. So how do we call? We will call it as 76 lakhs. Similarly, now you have 9 under 10 crore, 8 under crore. Both comes under the heading crores. So we will read it as 98 crores. This is how we are going to name the numbers. So here in the given example, you can see 98 crores, 76 lakhs, 54,321 is the number. Now, I hope you all got this. Let us move on to an example. Here there is a question. Write the given number in the place value chart of Indian system of numeration. So what we are going to do? We are going to create a chart, a place value chart, and we are going to enter the numbers there. And we are going to write the number name too. So first you can see a number is given there. Try to read along with me. The number is 3,96,000 243. So totally, first thing what we are going to do is we are going to count how many digits are there in it. So totally the question is a 6-digit number. So what we are going to do, we are going to create a table only for that 6 digits starting from ones. So you can see from the right corner you have ones, tens, hundreds, thousand, 10,000 and lakh. So totally 6. Below that, in each column, according to the places, we are placing the numbers. So 3 comes under lakh, 9 comes under 10,000, 6 comes under 1,000, 2 comes under 100, 4 comes under tens and 3 comes under ones. Now, let us start naming the number. First, you have 3. 3 comes under lakhs. So how do we write? We write it as 3 lakhs. Then we have 9 under 10,000, 6 under 1,000. The main heading for this both is 1,000. So together we will write it as 96,000. And then you have 2 under 100, 4 under tens and 3 under ones. Together comes under ones. So we will read it as 243. I hope you all understood. Even then, let us move on to another example. Here you have the same question with different number. So first what we are going to do, we are going to count how many digits are there in the question. So here the question is 43,65,987. So we are going to find how this name came. We are going to name it. So total digits are 7. So what we are going to do? We are going to create a table with 7 columns starting from ones. That is from the right side. You can see in the right you have ones, tens, hundreds, thousand, 10,000, lakh, 10 lakh. Now we are just inserting the numbers into each column. Now if you see 4 and 3 both comes under the main heading lakh. So 4 and 3, so if it comes together, how do we read? We read it as 43. So 43 comes under lakhs. I'm so going to write it as 43 lakhs. Similarly, you have 6 and 5 under the heading 1,000. So how do we write it? We will write it as 65,000. And 9, 8 and 7, they come together under ones. So whatever comes under ones, we will write it as in general form, that is 987. That's all. And I'm going to give you another example to make you much more understandable. Here you can see a number with digits 8. So totally 8 digits are there in this number. So what we are going to do? We are going to create a place value chart with 8 columns starting with ones, that is at the right. So now we have ones, tens, hundreds, 1,000, 10,000, lakh, 10 lakh, crore and 10 crore. I'm just mentioning all the columns now. Now let's see. Here you have 0 and 7 which comes under the main heading crore. So how many crores we have here? We have 7 crore. Then under lakhs it is 0 and 0. 0 does not have any value. I hope you all know that. So we are not going to mention lakhs because under lakhs the value is 0. Instead, you can see in the next set you have 6, 0 and 6 under the heading 1,000. So how do we name it? We'll write it as 6,000. And finally, in hundreds column it is 0, in tens it is 8 and in ones it is 7. So 8 and 7 together it is 87. So we will write it as 87. Totally the number is 7 crore 6,087. I hope you all understood what is Indian system of numeration.